and welcome to my kitchen. I just wanted to, I show you what I do for a reason, and I show you how I do it for a reason. And if you're watching this video after having seen the last one, and you're still here, thank you. Different part of my kitchen. I don't normally do this late in the day. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm having coffee. If I don't sleep real well tonight, oh well. It normally does not affect my sleep, but just to appease those people that say that it could, I generally don't have coffee this late. But today, I am. It is still my bulletproof coffee. We'll talk about that here a little bit. I'm standing right in front of my kitchen window, so if you see me look away, I like looking outside. Plus, we have a little squirrel that we've named Bandit. He likes to stop by, and especially when we had tomatoes and stuff on the deck, he liked to stop by and try to steal some goodies. And towards the end of the season, we just kind of let him. And he still comes by. I probably should put some food out for him. We haven't made it that far yet. May bake him some bread, and we might, I don't know, find a recipe to, I don't know, sunflower seeds or something like that he can eat during the winter. I'm hoping that the audio is good with this. If not, you'll just have to turn up your volume. That's all that I know to do. I have my headset here, but unfortunately, moving around to do stuff, I just can't with this headset. So, what I wanted to talk to you about, I don't know if I filmed this or not, but today was the day. Today was the day that my apple cider vinegar is done. Yay! And I want you to look at the bottom. See that at the bottom? That is the mother. I got a mother this time. I'm so happy. I got a small mother with my first attempt, but this one is more powerful and more strong. I tasted a little bit of it this morning. It's there. But anyway, this is what's left. I've let it set to where it's all drained out. These are the apples that made the apple cider vinegar. Now, it's real simple. Apple cider vinegar, little bit of sugar, like a tablespoon per cup of either distilled or spring water. Tap water is kind of a no-no because the chemicals that are in it are going to mess up your ferment. But these, if I had chickens, I'd just take them out and throw them to the chickens. I don't know if you could cook these into something. I'm not going to. With more research, and if somebody can tell me in the comments below, then, we might try something like that, because they smell really good still. They smell really apple cider-y, for lack of a better way of putting it. Very apple cider-y. Almost what once in southeastern Kentucky was illegal. I'm kidding. Anyway, so what I'm going to do with these, my crazy cat. See this? Now, like I said, I don't have chickens, but this has started to break down already from being in the water and fermenting. So I'm going to take this jar and put these down in there and then seal them. I'm not going to seal them I'm not going to seal them as in keep them sealed. I have certain seals that are for what is considered compost, because I hand tighten them. This cuts down on the composting. They still can get some air, but it cuts down on the bug attraction. Okay, if you have food rotting, you're going to have bugs. I use my worm bin. I use vermicomposting. I've done it for years, other than I took a little hiatus towards the end of my dad's life because I couldn't be here to maintain it. But so I learned. I have other small composters. I have one on the desk on the deck, and one that's under the. I think it's either under here or in that far pantry. But I will put a plastic bag over them and kind of cut down on cut down on the amount of air and bug attraction there, because it will, it will bring gnats and stuff into your house. So will using potting soil that is not created for indoor potting and planting. I learned that the hard way. All of this soil that I currently have is not indoor soil. So it kind of compounded a little gnat problem that we have periodically. So there's that. I make apple cider vinegar traps out of a water bottle. You fill up the apple cider vinegar to about right here. Add a few drops of dish soap, a little bit of water, just so that, because the smell of the apple cider vinegar attracts them, and once they get to here and hit the water, they're done. Very effective. It's not going to hurt your pets or your children. If they get into it, it's going to make a mess. Worst case scenario, you're going to have to mop up a mess. But anyway, I showed you before eggshells. My daughter did this, and there's water in the bottom. But that's okay. We'll fix that real quick and just drain that out. We let them dry. Smash them up. They've been going in the front. Sometimes I'll put them in the worm bin. Sometimes I'll put them in the aloe vera plant. I used to put them in the lemon tree. I quit doing that because the dog can get into that, and dogs will eat eggshells. It will not hurt your dog. They're actually nutritious. They help your dogs. Mine just makes a mess, so we stopped doing that. But they've been going into the front side of the flower bed that we have the wood chips and the cardboard already laid down on, that we're building soil for next year. I put some down into the garden. We'll do that more when growing season starts. Reason being, right now, if we put it down there, it's colder. They're not, unless I grind them down to a very, very fine powder, they're going to get picked up by the things that I don't really want attracted to my garden before they get absorbed into the soil. So it's kind of, yeah. Now, something I will tell you that I also do. When I eat a banana, now if you eat the banana peel, cool, good. We don't have a problem with that. But you will see, and if you open my freezer, you'll see bananas that are past their time for our household. There's just a certain amount of time that I like a banana, and I'm sorry, I know at certain stages they're more nutritious, but if I can't deal with the texture of it, I'm not going to eat it. Sometimes I'll make them into banana bread or use them some other way. Most of the time, the best that I can do is to put them in the freezer, and a lot of times there's one of two things that will happen. You see how I'm letting this has been in the freezer, because when you get this from the store, it already has the fruit fly larvae on it in most cases. If you just take it like this and put it into your worm bin or your compost bin, especially if you have an indoor compost composter or indoor worm bin as I do, here's what's going to happen. You're going to be overrun with fruit flies because they're on there. So I automatically, if it's going to be something that I compost down, I automatically will freeze it first because it kills off some of that. Then I've got smaller jars and then I've got a few bigger ones. But as they thaw out, they go in here. To continue, and it's just so that they can continue their process and be out of my way. But as they thaw and become pliable to where I put them into a jar. I sanitize my jars. I do not have certain jars that I do this with, for the exception, there might be one or two repeat jars that I just automatically empty, hand wash, and put back. You have stuff that needs to go back in them. Most of the time, I hand wash them, put them through the dishwasher, sanitize them. They usually go through twice, because that's that's just what makes my brain okay with it. And then I can reuse the jar again. But once I do that, while I'm waiting, I just go ahead most of the time. It will sit right here on the side of the sink. And when I go that direction, and remember, or when I'm getting ready to feed the worm bin, I just take the jars in there with me and just empty them to feed the worms. And it keeps me from having to do the step on worm feeding day of thawing everything out, then either grinding it into small pieces or something along those lines. Because worms, the smaller that you put their food, the quicker they can consume the microorganisms off the food, and the less other things are needed to break them down. Now, that being said, I'm going to tell you something that kind of might make you go, but it's okay. When I transplanted my lemon tree into a bigger pot, or repotted it, whatever the right verbiage is, into the biggest pot that it's in now, I had some, hold on, we got some issues happening here. I had some, it was time to harvest my worm bin. So, me being me, I thought this would be a really cool thing to put into the, as I'm repotting this tree. It uses a different soil because it's a citrus plant, so the soil has to be a little bit more loomy. So, and I seen somebody else say that they had to pollinate their tree. I've had this tree for 5 years. I have done nothing but water it. I put it outside the first summer that I had it a few days. The second summer, a couple of days. It actually got put outside in November of 2016, accidentally, and I had a hissy fit. I wasn't here, and my daughter did it thinking that it would be okay, but I lost my marbles. Anyway, so my point is, I have never done anything to this tree except maybe cut it back a little bit. It needs cut back again, but I think I'm going to do that in the spring. I think I waited too late. I keep it beside my patio door where it gets sunlight. Now and then I'll put a grow light on it. For the most part, I do not. So it produces lemons. It's produced more this year than it has, but it's 5 years old. That's Ian's lemon tree. I got it the same year he was born. So as he grows, it will grow, and as long as it grows and he grows, he will have a lemon tree. Are we going to have other trees like that? Yeah. Are we going to have other plants like that? Yeah. I have coffee seeds that came from in my gardener that we're going to plant. So, back to where we were, the point of that is, when I put the what I thought was just the compost into that plant to nourish it, it ended up becoming a little colony. And there are worms actually in that plant. They don't come out of there. There's never been one in my kitchen floor. Never. They don't come out at night. They don't do anything like that. They constantly go through the soil that's in that plant and re-nourish it. Didn't plan on it being that way, but it ended up that way. So, every now and then, the bananas that I put in the freezer that I don't use, that are past where I would use them, as far as, you know, just eating them alone by themselves or putting them into a banana bread or something like that, they're kind of past that. But what I'll do is, well, that frozen banana, I'll dig down into the soil of this plant and force that banana down in through there, or even something. This is a zucchini that kind of got lost in the shuffle and turned before I had a chance to use it. Something like that, I can dig a little hole, put it down in that hole, and then they will consume it. And it won't add, it doesn't create gnats because it's been frozen and they've been killed off, and it's just stopped it from deteriorating and becoming mush more. So there are things in my freezer like spinach that has gone bad. Maybe not necessarily bad, but I don't have chickens. I don't have pigs. So I have a worm bin to compost things in. So my composting happens a little slower than if I had chickens or pigs or goats or something like that. But having that food in my freezer is okay. It doesn't take away from anything that we have nutritional wise. I have 3 freezers. Okay, there's a portion of the freezer that's set aside for what we know is composting, food that's going to compost. I don't like to overfill my worm bin because when you do, it just becomes a gnat festival. So I feed slower. And like I said, as I take them out, other than if I'm going to put it into the lemon tree, because I don't feed that one very often. Every maybe month, I'll feed it. Put a banana in there because it's basically just going around and around and around in that environment. They're basically just handling business for that tree and nourishing that tree. It's a good thing all the way around. It's basically the same environment that it would be if it was in the ground. So that makes me happy because they don't bother me, and they help out my life. But what I do, again, just to help this break down, and so that I don't have to on feeding days, because you can do it differently. You can thaw everything out, put it through the food processor or the blender or something like that, have a big mess to clean up. Boom. Me, I have enough messes in the day to clean up. So if I can make it easier on me, washing this jar versus cleaning my blender or my NutriBullet or something of that nature, I'm going to wash this jar. But yeah, it's just a simple things. So I just wanted to show you that today was apple cider vinegar and a little bit more on how I compost. My goal is 0 waste. It's going to be a long journey, but that's my goal. And what food waste that I pull back out of my trash can, that doesn't go into a landfill. It goes back into creating new soil, which in turn goes back into nourishing my plants, which turns around and nourishes me. Now, when chickens happen, some of it will feed chickens. Even the worms will feed chickens. It's just how it works. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for spending a little time in my kitchen. I've got a mess to clean up, as usual. See behind me? Yeah. It is what it is. I own too much stuff we're in the process of purging and using up and getting rid of. So, yeah. So have a great day. I'm going to finish my coffee, get these dishes squared away, and come up with something to have for dinner. Haven't even thought that far ahead. So, yeah. Let's do this from Remnant Urban Homestead. And I may drop the urban part. I think I may. We are, although we are in the city, in the city limits and county limits, this is our journey. This is our starting point of homesteading, getting back to growing our own food, raising our own animals. So come along, watch us grow. Remnant Urban Homestead. I am the mayor's daughter. Thank you oh so much for watching. Yeah, gotta do something with that mess. Have a great day. I'll see you.